MFP My Friends Podcast.
You got us.
Booya, Mike. Some call me Earl. In the studio.
What
Here
up,
recording.
y'all?
What up, though?
How we doing today?
Presenting
Here's a question.
our thoughts.
Mike brought up a good question, a good point, rather. So, Christmas is celebrated every day on December 25th, right?
No,
The day he was born. Technically, right?
It's celebrated on the 25th. Not every day.
Well, it was celebrated on the 25th every year. That's what I wanted to say, right?
Oh, yeah.
As the day he was born.
Yes.
Now, the day that he died, how come that's celebrated on a different day every year?
Easter?
Yeah, that's celebrated on a different day. The day that he died,
Good Sunday?
Good Friday, and then he rose 3 days later, which was on Sunday. So why is it always celebrated on a different time of the year every year?
Nobody probably knows that date. How long he was hanging on that cross for?
But I'm just saying, but he died a certain day.
Yeah,
right?
when we started doing calendars and years, 0.
Right. So I'm just saying, if he's born on a certain day and that's celebrated every day, the same year, how come it's
So
not the same for?
if he was born on the 25th, so there were calendars going on at that time? It was the 25th of December?
There's a good explanation for it. It's a video. I'll share it with you. Talks about paganism. Like why is it?
Thank you.
Why is it different? The different days that he's died.
Oh, shit. Speaking of which, what is today? Today's the 21st. Today's the shortest day of the year, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're about to get more light.
Finally.
Why is it so short?
I think jeans. I think it's because God hates it.
Okay.
Could you guys live in Alaska or someplace like that where you're going to get
I would love that.
like 3 months of no sun, something like that?
That's crazy.
I think it's 30 days, right?
Maybe a month.
I think I could do it. I don't like the sunlight.
You could do it, but you're used to basements.
Ooh, what if I lived in a basement in Alaska?
Dang, that's dark. That's a dark place.
Just cave life. How many
Cave life.
I wish I could know how many people out there love basements.
If you love basements, please, please, please subscribe and then comment in that order.
I want to know how many basement dwellers we got out there.
If you would prefer to live in a basement over ground floor and upstairs,
Bunker.
a split level.
I would be afraid to live in like one of those high rises, like those 30-story buildings or whatever, like way up there. I'd just be afraid like earthquakes, and even in a place like Detroit where we have no earthquakes, I would just be afraid.
What would you be scared of here?
Just as shit falling, man.
They're built to withstand whatever you're scared of.
Not that
They're built to withstand a 747 flying into it.
Not if it flies into your window. It's not like he's gonna hit your window like boing, it just falls down.
Bounce down. It's built to
Thank
withstand
God
it. That's
for
what they were saying.
Super airplane glass.
Jet fuel is not hot enough to burn steel.
Which shows the conspiracy that it wasn't a
not
plane that brought that building down.
I know.
What do you
And then
think?
It fell straight down.
Internal stuff.
I think so too, man.
I think they had bombs in the elevator shafts that they set up weeks before.
Oh yeah, I believe that too. Because the one guy said how all the construction was going on during that time.
Yep.
And when you watch the video, you see the different little blasts or whatever. And the one guy was on an interview. He was like, "We just kept hearing all these bombs going off
In the basement.
Yeah.
Like they were down there and said, "Oh, there's something just happened in the basement."
Yeah, they just kept all these different bombs going on.
I definitely believe there's something fishy going on.
And what about the...
and then the way that it fell, man, like just straight down.
And there was no... I mean, we all know that it was an airplane that did it, but there's no, like, airplane wreckage anywhere.
No.
Nothing. Same with the Pentagon. Nothing.
Mm-hmm.
That wasn't even as big.
I was just looking at the picture of the Pentagon, thinking about that because that was the most shady of all of them.
Yeah,
well,
no
that,
video.
That and the field one was kind of shady too.
That video, they had
Why
video.
did that plane just disintegrate?
What are the chances
in
that
the
there's
field?
that many bad pilots in the sky at that time? That's what I don't understand.
Wait, what?
The pilots. It was really bad pilots.
No, they were hijackers.
That's not what happened.
Holy shit! Where have you been?
Are we at a point where you can make jokes on 9/11 now?
Well, yeah, we just did.
Here's a good point about making jokes about certain things. No matter what, man, people are always going to get offended by something that's close to home.
Fuck them.
I've learned that. I've done hours and hours of stand up.
So it's going to hit somebody. It's going to hit somebody.
That's the only time people get, like, you can make fun about Asians, people in wheelchairs, gay people.
Do you have
Talking
when
about
you say
zipper
AIDS, it's like, oh, hey, whoa, hey, man, hey, that's not funny, man. My
Easy.
cousin has AIDS. You know, like, you can't do that. It's not funny. That's not comedy. And then you say, okay, I'm sorry, don't do any jokes about AIDS. He used to do jokes about something else, cancer, homeless people, gay people. Whoa, hey, that's not funny, man. You know, my uncle's gay. You can't do jokes. That's tasteless. That's not comedy. So people are always going to get offended, especially when it hits home, which should be the funniest then.
Yeah.
I had a friend, man. God rest his soul. He passed away, but he had a hilarious joke about my mom. It was fucked up.
But your mom?
Yeah, man. It was like my mother. She was on dialysis, and she used to have to hook. And she did it at home, and she had to hook up the tube to drain the insulin out of her body, and then drain the new solution and everything. And he was like, "Yeah, your mama will be a stripper, and she'll be dancing with that pole, and she'll be spilling solution all over the place. Like, get this bitch out of here!" And I was like, "Fuck!" And fella laughed. A couple of my friends laughed, and I was like, "Whoa!" But I laughed. You know what I mean? But I didn't like getting mad. You know what I'm saying?
Sad
and he was a
clown.
pallbearer at my mom's funeral.
He was?
Yep.
That's a true sign of a comedian, though. I mean, comedians can take it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Some comedians are some of the most
Okay.
Depressed people in the world.
right.
All right.
High suicide
Let me
rate amongst
change that.
comedians.
Someone with a good sense of humor is what we're talking about here.
Well, not even.
I
just
appreciate
thick skin. You gotta have thick skin.
I appreciate the comedy of anything. You could say something that's like, I appreciate that. That was funny. Like you had good timing. You said it in a good, in the right way. It's like that's fucked up, but that was a good joke.
Mm-hmm. But some people just when it gets close to home, that's when they get offended. I did a joke about getting a blowjob by an older lady, like 65 or 70. It'd be the greatest because she can take her teeth out, and it's called a smoothie. Like who wouldn't want a smoothie? And I did that joke at LA Comedy Club, and this woman wrote a note, and I still have the note, and she gave it to me. It said "Booya," and it said "Booya," whatever your name is. And she gave it to me like here, and I thought it was like a great note. I was like, I was all excited, and I read it, and it was like, "Dear Booya, you have people here that are 65 and older." And that joke was offensive, and you should know what it feels like to be dismissed by society or something. So I was offended.
Why? Because you're a comedian?
No, because I was black.
Oh.
So I was offended because you tried to compare the struggles of senior citizens with those of black people. I've never seen the police sick dogs on old people. I've never seen that shit. And like, you really know? You've never got kicked off from a lunch counter. You know what I mean? There'd never been a million old people march to watch. She would have never made it. But I never seen
Million-year-old march.
Right, I never a million-year-old march. And of everybody's age and shit, they're a million years old. But I never seen this. There's no struggles of a senior citizen like those are black people. Come on, man. And then it's just a joke. Relax. But
She clearly has dentures.
Yeah, obviously.
why.
And she needs to go take him out and blow her man. I'm quite sure he will be happy to get a smoothie.
Right. The guy next to her is be like, shut the fuck up.
Right.
Right.
A smoothie, baby. But
I don't know how-
that's how people are, man. You know? Sucks.
So do you have any jokes about 9/11?
Nah, I didn't. I didn't. Some things I joke about, and some things I just don't find funny. Not that if someone else had
Like
a joke,
Mike.
I wouldn't. Not that saying I wouldn't laugh, but I just don't. I haven't found the humor in it, or you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. If I come up with a joke that's funny, then I would do it. But I just haven't. I'm not saying like I don't have jokes that are offensive. I mean, I have some jokes that are offensive. I had one about rape that I don't do anymore, but it was fucking hilarious the first couple times I did it. But after that, it just dies, and it's just so offensive now. I just don't even do it anymore. But
What if it was somebody like something real strange committing rape, like a ghost?
that'd be great. That would be funny though.
I don't believe that could ever happen though.
There's this couple. Shout out to Patrick Garrity because he's great.
Who's Patrick Garrity?
He's a comedian, a guy that I work with. He does his tour all across the country. Really, really funny guy, and he talks about the story of this family. I forgot their names, but they were raped from like 1979 to like 1994 or something.
Whoa,
Like,
a whole family was raped?
it was two guys. It was a man and wife, and like they were
Both being
haunted
raped.
by ghosts, and they will also get raped.
The male too?
Yeah, they would get, and then like even when they would leave on vacation, like the ghosts would follow him on vacation and rape him. There's a lot of reports of ghosts raping people. Over in I think it was Czechoslovakia, there was these women that was like getting raped, and like a whole village of them was getting raped, And but come to find out, it was like these guys, this group of guys that like got some horse tranquilizers from the local veterinarian. It was
Jesus.
like transformed into like some smoke form. And it was like blowing it in the windows of the women while they were sleeping, and they go in there and raping them. And then they after a while, the women just started to accept it. Like fuck, they would wake up and I don't want to say what, but it was like cum and blood in their beds and shit.
And they were okay with it after a while.
After a while, it was like a normal. Like fuck it, we just get raped by ghosts. I mean, it's a thing. That's what they believe.
What do you think? Like the real ghosts that were doing it, if that was a real story, what do you think those ghosts were?
It's a
in
real
their
story.
living life.
They probably was rapists.
Did you think so?
Yeah, like they just couldn't get enough of it. What if there was ghosts there?
They've been raping since they were alive, dead, don't matter.
Exactly.
What if there was ghosts trying to rape, but these real guys are raping? They're like, fuck, would you guys hurry up and try to get some? You know what I'm saying? Like, they're in the corner jacking off like, ooh, ooh, hurry up. Although you hear, I'm coming. Wait, what? Who is that? I'm coming. But that's horrible. But I'm sorry. But so what? The guys got caught eventually because they was like hanging outside the window, like getting ready to sneak in, and they got caught with, like these pockets full of horse tranquilizers or some
how
shit.
long did it take before they just
was
posted
like
somebody
years.
else outside of the house? We're just like, let's just.
They thought
watch.
ghosts were doing it.
It was like
No,
4
everyone was-
years.
the police were scared.
It was like years.
That seems.
I gotta
seems
Google some more
insane.
information on it, but yeah, it was like years that they was doing this shit, man. It was like a group of guys, like 8 or 9 of them. They were just running. It was like 160
I got
victims.
1, 2, 3,
Oh, 5, 6, 7, 8 ghosts. Raping, right. That's crazy. Then there was this one girl that was in a castle, and like she bought this castle, and they had these pictures of this guy hanging up, and she woke up one day and this guy was laying next to her, and it was a ghost. And like she was like, oh shit, and like she got up and like he pinned her against the wall and he was making love to her. And doctors said that she's experiencing some type of dream that you have where you feel like, because she said he would like hold her down, but he was weightless and he would be on top of her making love. It's some type of dream that you have that make you have orgasm or some shit, like you're fucking a ghost or something. That's what the doctor said she suffered from. But I would love to be
like a wet dream.
Yeah, but could you imagine I'm gonna go buy me some paint, white paint, and just show up at her crib like, ooh, I'm a ghost, and blow me, and she probably like, oh my God, again, and you know what I'm saying?
Probably just give it up.
Yeah, just thinking I'm a ghost.
Exactly.
And you know, she's like, why are you driving away in my car? And why are you taking my purse? You rob her and shit. I need it for ghost gas. I
I'm stealing my ghost car.
All right, you come in the kitchen like, why are you in my refrigerator? I'm making a bologna ghost sandwich. he just living there and shit. He's sitting on the couch. Her friends come over. Hey, who's that black guy with the white paint on? You can see him too. Like, ooh. Oh, he's just a ghost. He just lives here. He's
You
talking
doing
about
white face? Is that what it is?
Right. Covered in white paint and shit. He's not a real ghost. You know that, right? Yes, he is. He says it. He works down at the 7-Eleven. I see him all the time.
Jesus.
Hi, Janice. Hey, fuck.
I like it. That's awesome.
All right.
Man.
Is that one of your bits that you're working on with us?
No, it's not. It's
Don't be
not
testing your material out on us to see.
Yeah, they're bringing it down, Brandon.
No, I'm not testing anything out. Just something that'll just be funny, man, to think about, you know?
What do you guys do, like, in between things, just to waste time?
In between things?
Yeah.
Like what?
I don't know, like...
Like hours in between? Days in between?
No, like you get home and you got something to do in an hour.
Probably waste time on the internet.
Social media?
I think so. Social media can take up a lot of your time.
What are you doing right now?
Just researching documents
I
for
don't
a
think
movie
that's true.
I'm writing.
Not with your thumbs like that. You're
Yeah.
definitely playing a game.
You
I'm
look
not
like you're playing a
playing a
game
game.
right now.
Let us see your screen.
Like,
Let us see your
in the middle of
screen.
this conversation.
It's just
paused. He just paused. it.
screen.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't know.
Looks like a boss button.
But there's I think a lot of stuff on the phone, you know?
The phone.
The phone.
Phone is life.
And it wasn't like that before. What did you do when you took a crap before a cell phone? What did you do?
This was we talked about this, I think, in one of our last podcast sessions.
Read.
I know I read
I'm going to direct you all to My Friends Podcast, episode
6.
Ooh,
2.
2. 3, 6.
It's one of them. Listen to them all, you'll get to it.
Yeah, you'll find it.
I would just read anything that was around me, you know?
Oh, yeah, like shampoo bottles.
Shampoo bottles, ingredients and stuff, you know?
I don't remember ever doing much. I just feel like, I don't remember ever having an activity. I refuse to go in there now without a phone, but we don't need to cover that one again.
Shout out to Squatty Potty.
Squatty Potty? What is that?
If you're not up on it, you need to get it. It's where you put your legs up. It's a little, like,
Oh, yeah.
you know, so you have a
I
natural...
just do that on the bathtub.
Yeah, you could do that too. But it's supposed to be like a direct line in your colon just so it comes out smoothly.
I used to just put my legs behind my head when I go to the toilet. I'm
Interesting.
very flexible.
I see. I
like to look at it leave my body. Make sure that it's all out. So if you ever walk in the bathroom on me, don't be alarmed. We need a doctor in here. No, this is normal. This is what I like to do.
This is what
Only one leg. I like to relax the other leg.
This is what I'm into.
Stretch the other one straight
the
out.
other leg out, yeah. Do like calf lifts or something. Put my leg behind my head. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 legs behind my head.
Damn. So has anybody tuned into the new Eminem album?
No, I haven't. I haven't yet. It's pretty good.
I've listened to it a couple times. Not enough. I need to listen to it more before I can get too far into it.
Revival? Is that?
Just came out last week.
What's the history behind it? Do you know anything?
The history?
Yeah. Does a revival mean something? Is it?
It's just kind of like he's coming back. He's on that same relapse.
He's got some great people that he features on it.
Who's your favorite feature?
Ed Sheeran. That song's amazing.
Sounds poppy as hell.
Good Beyonce song.
You think on his first album when he made fun of all the pop artists that he would have made fun of Ed Sheeran back then?
Maybe. I think that's the only one that's actually on the radio now from this album. But I like it. It's good. It's a good song.
Is he, from what you heard so far with Eminem, is it back to... I like Eminem when he was with his
He was funny.
Well, he was just wild, and just the way that he was saying, like, oh my God, he's how he put those together, like just brain damage, and when he rhymed like 3-syllable words a lot, you know what I mean? He was just his verse on Renegade with Jay-Z, his verse on
Great verse.
Biggie Smalls, Dead Wrong.
7 different levels of devil worship in horses' heads. Human sacrifices, cannibalism, candles and exorcism. Animals having sex with them, camels, mammals, and rabbits. But I don't get into that. I kick the habit. I just beat you to death with eat through the flesh, and I never eat you unless the fucking meat looks fresh. I got a line in my pocket, I'm lying. I got a 9 in my pocket, and baby, I'm just dying to cock it. I'm ready for war. You ready for war? I got machetes and swords.
Any faggot who says he was raw might use the heavy as yours. Yeah,
you met me before.
I just had this larger arsenal of the weapons before.
I lay your head on the floor.
Stand on the door.
Blood on the bread, blood on the wall, blood on the ceiling, blood on the floor. Get a new whore. Dead on the second, dead on the third. Now she's dead on the fourth. I'm dead wrong.
That's what I was talking about.
That's a great, great song.
That's what I want Eminem to get back to, man.
Just ripping.
Yeah.
With the flow. Okay, so he still got wordplay like crazy. He's dropping puns like crazy. The problem is, I feel like it's every line.
Maybe he feels that that's what he has to do now.
It's clever as shit, and he can put together some amazing stuff where it's like, whoa, some triple entendres and stuff. But the flow, just the spitter isn't like it was. It's like he pauses for it just to make the punch. It's all punch.
Mm-hmm.
There's one, I forget the song on the new album.
I think.
But he has a flow like in Rap God where he's just crazy fast. Yeah. And it sounds amazing.
I saw a freestyle he did in the basement, and he was like, something, I'll skydive and get a Statue of Liberty high five. I was like, that's dope.
Do you think you could go up against him in a freestyle?
I rapped with Eminem before.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. It's so crazy, man.
Tell the story. I don't believe it.
I met Eminem at
the Shelter.
C-Note Lounge on Van Dyke by 7 Mile by Pretty Woman Strip Club. And
what
DJ
year?
Flex, this was 95, 95. Let me see. My mom passed in 95, so this was like 96 maybe.
So before he was on the scene.
Yeah,
This is before some
but
shit.
it was after Infinite. Because he had it and he was passing out, and he gave me a copy of it.
You got a copy of Infinite from Eminem.
I had a copy of Infinite on a CD, and when you open the CD, I talked to him about it, and I was like, "This is amazing," because he had all the lyrics written on the inside of it, and it was like, "Why are you here? Like you obviously made it to have this type of product." It was just like a really, really good product. You know what I'm saying? And he was giving it away for free, and
what you know about hip hop spots?
and we was rapping and everything. And just going rappers or whatever back and forth, sitting there drinking Heineken, and then my homeboy Weasel went on stage, and he had a tape, and Flex Your Skills was a DJ, and I think Eminem came with Poe Hussein, who was another rapper though that was there, and so Flex Your Skill when he put on Weasel, my homeboy Weasel tape, he had to like turn it up all the way up. And he's actually Philip Mackey, the guy that comes to the casino.
Yeah.
That's his brother. That's his brother, Phil. And so he had to turn it all the way up because it was a tape. So he's playing it, whatever. And then when Eminem went up, he never turned it back down. You know, Eminem gave him a CD, crystal clear quality, whatever. So when he put that in and push play, that shit just came in so loud. And it was like, what the fuck? He had to turn it back down. And everybody was just like, oh, what the fuck is that? Get that shit out of here. It was just fucked up. You know what I'm saying? But it was he wasn't on stage then though. But it was just just playing your music. You know, they play with different music or whatever. But yeah, man, it was cool, man. It was dope, man. Like just open it up and see all the lyrics. And one of the lyrics that stuck out, and I told him it was dope, is when he said that it's something I get at you. You couldn't flip shit if you was playing in the toilet with a spatula. Yeah. I was like, wow, that line right there. I was like, man, that's dope. That's dope. When did it say it came out? Did it say? Infinite.
I make you throw up your hands like you ate all your fingers.
Yeah.
Have you in Lake Michigan for fisherman's sake?
I think that was on the LP.
I thought that was Infinite.
Cut through your cerebral like a jeep full of people. So, yeah, man.
So
man.
You might be part of
96, November 12th, 96.
So you might be the reason why he is what he is now because of the talk you had with him.
I doubt it. I don't even think he would remember me. To be totally honest, like if
no, I think you are definitely the reason for all of his success.
You need some residuals. That's pretty cool though. That you is that lounge still open?
C-Notes, I think it is. I think it still is, but I haven't been down there in a long time. But C-Notes Lounge though.
So were a lot of people hating on him, like, oh, this white guy in here thinking he can rap?
No, not really. People were just kicking it, like, you know what I'm saying. He was accepted, you know. He was cool. It wasn't like who
the fuck
like the movie.
That you could blow?
I'm quite sure he probably has situations like that. You know what I mean? But
so the biggest question is, where's this album now that Eminem handed to you?
I don't know, man. That shit is probably on Pulford Street in a house that burnt up. More than likely. I wasn't staying there then. I was staying 96. It was after 96. I think it was before then. Nah, because my mom passed. It could have been like 96.
You would have thought that's something you would.
It sold around 1,000 copies.
Under 1,000?
That's crazy.
Who was it produced by? What label was it on?
I
mean,
Jeff Bass.
It wasn't on a label.
I wonder where he recorded
Web
that
Entertainment.
at here.
Web Entertainment.
Yeah, Jeff and Bass are brothers or something. You know what? I got something. I know where he recorded that.
Where?
That was one of the parts we talked about. Here in East Point.
We're not in East Point.
They recorded. We're not in. Well, they recorded it in Ferndale. I'm sorry. They recorded in Ferndale, right there on 8 Mile, and right behind my homeboy's house. There's a studio right there, and that's where they recorded at. It's going down 8 Mile, and it's before you get to.
Before you get to Woodward.
It's after Woodward, and it's right there. I could
before you get to Livernois.
Yeah, it's way before then. It's matter of fact, when we leave, we can ride by there. It's right there. This building is like right there. It's like a garage. You will never even know it though. And I found that out because M told me where he did it at. And then Carlos, my homeboy, KO, we used to rap together. He was like, hey, man, you know this is a studio right here? I was like, no, I had no idea. And that's where it was recorded at. Yeah. It's dope, ain't it?
That is dope.
Yeah, I know where it's recorded. I wish I still would have had that copy.
Yeah.
And you know what? If he never would have made it famous, and I would have made it famous, he would probably be doing the story. I met Booya one time. But the fact that I didn't make it, he's met so many people.
Well, what did you hand to him? He handed you that. What did you hand to him?
A handshake or a Heineken. That was it. Like, it was nothing, you know what I mean? Nothing memorable for him to be like, I remember this guy. You know what I mean?
Right.
Nothing.
He's met a lot of black guys in his life.
My raps wasn't all that great for him to be like, oh, you the guy that said.
Oh, did you rap there that night?
Yeah, I used to rap. Yeah. I was pretty good.
So you played ball with Chris Webber.
No.
Rapped with Eminem.
I didn't play with him, but I remember watching him play in high school.
Yeah. Check.
So you're kind of a poor man's celebrity.
Episode 11.
Yeah, man. I've met a lot of people, man. I rapped against Exhibit.
Oh, yeah, he's from Detroit.
I rapped against him. He was on tour with King T, and they came to the Kabah Center. And I remember being at home, and Renee and all them ran down to my house. I was like, you gotta come up here. This dude want to battle you. I'm like, what? So I went all the way up to the rec, and Exhibit was out there. He had his braids and everything. He was telling me he's from Detroit. I thought he was lying. I was like, you're not from Detroit, motherfucker. But he was like, yeah, I'm from Detroit. And we got to rapping. Me and him going back and forth, spitting bars or whatever, though. He was cool, man. And he went across the street and used the payphone. He had to call somebody to go. He was going to visit somebody, whatever, one of his family members.
So this is after he had stuff.
No,
and
this is before.
Back?
This is before he.
You said you didn't believe he was from
with,
Detroit. I thought.
No, I just didn't. Cause I mean, he came there with King T, the rapper King T. So this is probably like pre-alcoholics or when he was with the alcoholics. I'm not 100% sure.
But you had heard of him at the time?
No, I never heard of him. I heard of King T.
So what was like your freestyle that you put out there that was good? You got any good lyrics you remember?
A lot of my shit is old, man.
What about that rap you got about
Mac and my Elliot?
Yeah.
What you niggas know about my Elliot and Mac on the corner slinging everything from pussy to crack, and it's like that. You niggas better run, but you can't hide. The strong survive. That's why I'm raised on the east side. What you niggas know about my Elliot and Mac on the corner slinging everything from pussy to crack, and it's like that. Suicide, homicide, drive-bys. I've seen it before. Ain't nothing new on the east side. That's like a hood legend.
I like it.
That's like 98 though. That's like so old and. Oh my God! But I had a lot of songs that's old, but just I haven't wrote a new rap in years.
I remember when we were in the basement, Tommy's basement. You were putting some good lyrics out there.
But that was all freestyle off the top of the head. What? No, I'm bullshit.
Right? Because
that was I don't remember a lot of those songs.
You had, I think it was one about your mom.
Oh yeah, that was a song I wrote when I tried to commit suicide.
Right. Yeah.
Feeling broken hearted, ready to blow my brains out. Playing Rush Roulette, body full of sweat. Let this pistol shout, no doubt in my mind, I'm ready to pull it. Spin the barrel, cock the hammer, click, click, but where's the bullet? Forgive me, God, I don't know what else to do. If I die, I win, but if I live, I lose. Because I refuse to face my problems like a man. Hennessy's preparing me to take my life into my own hands. You just don't understand, I'm feeling homicidal. I take that back, I'm trying to kill myself, so I'm suicidal. I'm liable for my life being corrupt. If it's just my mama telling me I'm fucking up. I lost a lot of homies, most of them was phonies. Only trust myself, they wished me death when I was lonely. But since I didn't kill myself, it's easy to see that God wasn't ready and the devil couldn't fuck with me. Spent my money on getting drunk, so we got evicted. House burned down the same night, this is where I did it. You can't forget it if you think I'm going to jail. Last words the landlord ever heard was burn in hell. Just give me my life, will you please? Don't want to die. Just give me my life, will you please?
That's good, though.
That's dope.
That's nice.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that was, oh man,
you still know it all though.
Yeah, I still know a lot of them. I forgot it, but I forgot a lot of them too though. My brother used to, the one that does the eyewear glasses, he used to take a lot of my lyrics and make songs out of it.
Did he?
Yeah, he did. Stole a lot of my shit.
You should take his glasses and make money on it.
Right. Check out these Booya eyewear glasses. Scratch out the I and the G, just put an O-O-Y-A for the B.
Or B-I-G, Booya is...
Right, Booya.
Is God.
Is
Booya
God.
is...
Ooh, right, Booya. Oh, what? Mike. On the next edition of Scams by Mike.
Right, he's stealing your family members' ideas.
And making a fortune.
Right.
Mike used to search for unknown rap tracks and then take the lyrics from it and spit them.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Real low-key ones.
Really?
Low-key. Back in high school, I put a lot of people up on some rap stuff that they didn't know. I was... Alex learned a lot from me.
Oh, so you caught it. So you caught on one day and was like, hey, wait a minute, that's fucking so and so and so and so.
Nah.
I did that one time though. I ain't gonna lie. I took a Big Daddy Kane rap and was spitting it, and then my homeboy spit the second verse, and I was like, "Oh shit,
They're on to me.
they're on to me." I couldn't even get mad at shit. You know what I'm saying? Because we recorded the tape, and he spit the second verse. I was like, "Dude, you know about this?"
That's awesome. That's great.
Right. Yeah, that's funny, man. So you used to steal people's lyrics though.
I used to, and you know, before people knew about them, like real low key rappers, and just put it out there, make it sound like I was coming up with that shit. Yeah.
I can see myself. I'm young. I'm like 13. I'm like, yo, I got this rap, man, about I need love. Check it out. I need love. Dude. They're like, what?
This guy's a genius.
Right. I should do that now. Like with some old rap that I like the young
People
cats
wouldn't
don't
even
know,
know
they wouldn't
about.
know it though. I'm like, yo, check this out. Hip hop, the hip to the hip, the hip hop, the rock it don't stop, the rock it to the bang bang boogers.
That shit sounds
to
weak.
the rhythm of the boogie beat. Now what you hear is not a test. I'm rapping to the beat.
Can't get jiggy with that.
Right, that's another one though. Nah, getting jiggy with it. Nah.
Can we talk about how great that album was? That Big Willie. I mean, I really enjoyed
Is
it.
that the one with Summertime?
It was.
Big.
That's the only song. Though,
It was
really,
one
man.
of.
No, Candy. I love Candy.
How
It was
did
one of
that
my
even go?
first. It was one of my first rap albums that I purchased.
I don't know
one
if
of
you
my
could,
first rap.
I don't know if you can
CDs.
consider it rap. Could you consider it rap?
Yes, it's still rap.
How does that? So, Big Willie Style was their album that got you into hip hop.
No, it's not
Oh,
true.
okay.
No.
Whew, thank God.
Yeah, right. No, let's go. Let's go on to some hip hop. Things might have been a little different, but
Right.
no, it just as far as like
disrespect
purchasing.
to Will Smith though. By the way,
But he's not listening. Don't worry.
it's not like he's gonna be like, "Booya, I was gonna put you in my next movie, fucking Independence Day 3, but you fucked that up. I heard about your Will Smith diss, so I make fucking so-and-so look like Malcolm X right
Little Chappelle Show shout out there.
Exactly. He's not listening either.
No.
I'm sorry. Please continue. What was it? Some call me Earl. This is Infinite.
For the 9-6. Hey yo, my pen and paper cause a chain reaction to get your brain relaxing. A zaniac, the maniac in action. A brainiac.
Under 1,000 copies sold. Incredible.
You look insanely whack when just a fraction of my tracks runs. My rhyming skills got you climbing hills. I travel through your mind into your spine like siren drills. I'm slamming.
So real quick, the Rap Olympics. You know, everybody knows how he got found in the Rap Olympics. He came in second. What happened to the dude who came first? It's like a
Do we know who that person was?
Len Bias situation.
Oh, really? He died?
No, okay, maybe not a Len Bias situation, but like a saying, who was the dude?
Who was the first pick in the Jordan draft?
Yeah,
Sam Bowie.
Sam Bowie situation.
Went to Portland.
Who?
Yeah.
In the Jordan draft?
Michael Jordan draft. Sam Bowie went
Pistons
first.
could have got him, right?
I don't know. Probably could have.
Could have got LeBron too.
The Pistons?
Yeah,
But I think the worst
we
draft.
picked Darko first.
No, Cleveland got first pick, and they picked LeBron. You talking about Dwayne Wade?
Okay, it was second. We had second pick.
No, Carmelo. We could have got Carmelo.
We could have got
Carmelo,
Melo
that's who it
and
was.
Wade.
Or Wade, yeah. We could have got either one of them. But we picked up Darko Milicic.
What
Who
about
on paper was the greatest pick ever. We had just came off a championship or something like that, right? Or
No, we won that year. We still won a championship that year, that
yeah,
season.
just imagine we could have picked
But-
up. Oh man, Dwayne Wade.
It would have
or
been
Melo.
different.
do you know
No Chauncey.
right.
Right. Yeah.
Whatever happened
Should
to
have had Wade
Darko?
though. No, but I love Chauncey though, Mr. Big Shot. He might be listening.
That's
He's a local guy.
You think so?
Yeah, let's make that a goal. To get tweeted by Donald Trump and to get Chauncey Billups to
and
was a shot.
actually, if either of them listened, we would succeed in our other goal of getting somebody outside of our circle to listen.
True.
yeah, that'd be
Because
great.
they are not in our circle.
What about you say we got somebody in Peru or Czechoslovakia. We got the Ghost Rapers listening.
So what about Tom Brady's being drafted?
I don't know.
That's got to be the craziest draft of all.
He was like second round.
Sixth
round?
It was like fifth or sixth round.
Out of Michigan.
And probably one of the best quarterbacks of all time.
Whose birthday is also the same as mine.
You know who else's birthday is the same as someone in this room?
Who?
Donald Trump and Alex Grabowski.
Okay, well, we got to go. Thank you all for listening. My Friends Podcast. Check us every Monday, Thursday, YouTube.
Or you can check us every day on YouTube.
No. In fact, we're
there.
only available on those days.
Oh, okay.
New ones drop Monday, Thursday. My Friends Podcast. Booya. Mike. Some call me Earl.
We out.
Boo.